left is very, very cool. I'm in some sort of lovely. Oh God. Place. What a place. With pieces of sharks hanging everywhere. Oh, looking. Well, if you like horror, Raptor, it'd be a good thing for you to check out. We got the lantern. Oh, got some bolt cutters. Got some melting candles. Oh, yeah. Don't know where we are, but we're getting the hell up out of here.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Hello?
What a putrid offering.
Hello? Good offering.
Fight. You have been chosen.
Chosen for shit, dude. Leave me out of this!
Behold,
Hold.
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Dude, if you're gonna shoot him, you better kill him.
I hate whiskey.
I'm sure it hates you too. New place discovered. Pierce Investigations Agency. Well, dude, if you didn't drink so much, you might not be dreaming.
Been
I
too
don't know.
long since I've slept in a bed.
All right. Well, we know he's really poor because it's dirty, and he lives here. Gotcha.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Well, what's that?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Uses, dude.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
He's a jerk? No? Look, the Red Sox. They won back then, too.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Foreigner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. What else we got in this office?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Liquor bottles. Oh, good old radios. More whiskey. Think he's a whiskey drinker?
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, the case, Pierce. We have a skill tree. Submenus, reset, add, remove, validate. Dark water. Okay, so far we found the investigation agency. We don't have any information on the occult. We have no clues. We have a lighter. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill can increase your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object or picking locks. Including influence around you, strength, physical. Medical knowledge, occult. Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Ooh. We have to research a lot of things. Because I want points in the occult. Psychology, knowledge of human behavior. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Oh yes, we want that too. Can we get that yet? Get anything yet? I'm gonna say no. Alright. Oh. We're gonna have a drink first. It'll affect my destiny. Sweet. Okay, well I had to have something to drink. Damn.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce.
Hello, Mr.
I'm
Pierce.
Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of
A
our
fire?
documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Gotta love the accent. Oh yeah. All right. Start with this.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce.
You're welcome.
Our files will soon be up to date.
Alrighty.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No, you may not.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
Progress.
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Click. Bitch, you got hung up on.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Okay.
What am I supposed to find?
It's kind of creepy
Tell
as
me-
fuck.
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
Yes.
or
Hey,
if,
Ted, how
on
are
the
you?
contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality
How are
to follow so
things
that I
and
may
stuff?
understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Look at you.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
All right. Well, let's see what we got.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Not too bad attempting to take it easy day. Oh, good. Always nice when you have a take it easy day. A shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says the fire started in the dining room and it claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Right, well. Okay. Yeah, I would say it's a little creepy.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce.
Well, I tested the
what
game
do
for
you
about
make
30
of
minutes to see if
these
I could get it to run,
elements?
so cross your fingers. Alright, let's see.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions.
Well,
Everyone
she
knew
wasn't mad.
that.
She just had visions.
She never would have
Everybody
hurt a
has
fly.
visions.
She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
Oh, Lord.
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life
I'm totally sane.
and death.
I just have visions.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Right?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Sounds like a nightclub.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that.
Dude, if
I
it were
believe
simple,
there is
he would be
more
going
to
to
this
a
case
drunk
than just an
detective.
accident.
Right?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Edward Pierce has
Let's
like
sum things up.
one
An artist dies
emotional
with her
state.
family in a house fire.
Quiet
Your
down.
only clue is a sort of
On your
promontory
side.
painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally
Let's
deny.
get through the
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death.
Warehouse 36.
You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
You insult me coming in.
Something's queer.
You insult me
But
when
it's
you
not like I have a choice.
Dude, really?
Darkwater.
Alright, so we've examined the painting. We have to find out about Darkwater and leave. Oh, sanity. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne Offensive. One of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion. American units had suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered all as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Confident in your abilities and your own. Okay. Don't know how we stay sane, so I guess we'll have to find out. Ooh. Stephen. Charles Hawkins is deceased. Sarah Hawkins is deceased. And Simon Hawkins is also deceased. Clues. Got our picture. Got our letters and our information.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt
Where?
find some information on this island
You
in
may
there.
sit on the couch with the creepy ass picture, seat for you right there, and a pillow that's just slightly stained. There might be a little bit of whiskey left in one of these bottles, and you're welcome to it.
Darkwater is
Can't
off the
promise you won't
coast
catch
of
anything
Boston,
in this nasty office,
but I've never heard of it.
Venture
According
at your
to
own
this
risk.
book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Shunned. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. Don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? Who knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able
Yes,
to
Spare,
take
you
me
have
to
some fresh
Darkwater.
space to use, and the office is about to be empty, so you'll have your privacy. Oh, God, I'm out. I'm out of this office. Spare's in here, and he's being dirty. Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her whole family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. It's time to the madness. Very intense. Waiting for like a sea monster demon to pop up.
We're almost there.
Party back at the dirty office. Whoop whoop. Where's the flask? Who the hell wants to live out here? This place is creepy as hell. Our beautiful scenic island that's like jagged cliffs and, you know, fog, and there's creepy music playing everywhere. Come live here. He holds his arms out close to his eyes. I'm leaving. As long as he doesn't start singing, it should be okay. Wow,
Stay on board.
those crates look very lightweight. What
There's
are we
guys coming to unload.
transporting wooden crates that we can pick up and spin on one finger? Hey, the guy is coming to unload the load.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Go.
Why, thank you,
Directions with
Captain
that.
Fitzroy.
Thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget.
They're
Charles
extremely
Hawkins
strong.
may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah
Yeah,
Hawkins.
sing it, Spare.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What
Nice
a
young
tragedy.
dead woman.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a
for
good
summer
pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
The Harbour Master's office.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
The
Understood.
accents.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, so the bartender's not welcoming, but there's a surprise for me. I don't think I really like that idea. Like, what do you mean, surprise for me?
Let the police do their
You
work.
gonna, like, put a roofie in my drink?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Oh.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Darkwater.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself.
Yeah, I know,
Edward
right?
Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have
Because all
done
the
this?
sharks are in your dream.
You
dead.
can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way
understand.
to
You're
treat
not
an element.
sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
No, I
you?
can't. Talk to
You
me, you
can't
jerk.
understand. You
Ah.
can't understand.
Don't put that
Like
beast
that,
back in the
huh?
water,
Oh,
you
yeah.
shysters! You're crazy!
Put it back in the water, you
They
shysters.
can't understand. You can't
no way
understand.
to
You're
You
not
can't
sailors.
understand. Nobody can
Oh, yeah,
understand.
sign. There's something coming.
Let's go to the bar. Go to the bar and have a drink. Shysters.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Looks like an interesting joint. Yeah, I know, right? Can't you see I'm busy here? Ew, you spit on my feet. What's that about, bitch? That's not cool, man. Not cool. Damn right. Did I break your
Hey,
nose? I'm
Be
sorry.
careful.
Old wooden beer mugs.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Cruella de Vil.
Veteran,
alright.
huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Huh?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
You want to do
If
laundry
I
on
were
this
you,
island?
I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first
Because they
comer.
probably shoot me in my
I'll
face.
tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything
She-
else?
Oh, you slipped up there, dude.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Well, you just did.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Probably more so.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Oh, is
The
that
name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water.
it? Dock
When our
water.
whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Ew.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Dude, he's probably poisoning you. Can't trust him.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny.
That'll be all for now.
I'm a drunk, apparently. I don't know who Fitzroy is. I've talked to everyone I can so far. Hey, well, we saw you when I came in. So.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by, sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Just beat it.
I told you to beat it.
Just beat it. Beat it.
I told you to beat it.
Oh, God. Door's locked.
You like our song?
Not really.
We're true sirens.
Siren.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
The miraculous.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That
It's
catch
off the
saved
coast of
our
Massachusetts, Raptor.
Ah. Where's the proof?
island. We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything
of
happened
Boston.
just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its
I know, I'm
flesh.
trying to figure out what that voice was.
And it was delicious.
Well, I'm glad it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
The whale says,
They
we're
all
done.
disappeared.
We're finished
You exhausted
dying.
the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
All right.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Well, these are a bunch of characters.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Okay.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Dude, what are you talking about? His arm. Got, like, he's carved things in his arms. Got ink all over him?
Nightmares.
Very talk
Can
about
hear
that.
things and voices whisper.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
How big was this miraculous catch? The size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed. Anyone measure this thing? Don't see
Will
any
follow its
information about
rider
that.
and appear at various locations.
And the doctor?
Gifted with its own consciousness. Laughed until
My
it finds
God.
a new reader.
Okay.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, he old monies. Always free for the lady. A lot of money in these days. Whales. Yo.
You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth
There's
once
nothing
and for
for
all.
you here either.
Optimistic.
Beat it.
Everyone likes to say beat it.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your
Stupid.
noses around here again.
This isn't
People are not very welcoming up in this part. Up in these parts. Back in my day, people didn't say beat it. City of Darkwater Harbor Master. I don't know. Beat it.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
Cargo.
They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Hi. I'll come and join you on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents are blackened out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Well, I don't know. Everyone's from Boston, because Darkwater's outside of Boston.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Damn well.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Aw. Anyone ever clean things up around this joint? Learning of medicine. Just shells, some candles.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This photograph a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Anything else? Kind of a strange little room. BF room. Need some privacy. Privacy. Oh, nothing in here. Alright, where did you go on the dock? Or on the deck? Not out here. Round yonder?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Hey.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
Cop on guard duty.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Welcome to Boston.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
No, thank you. I think I've already seen it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
It had huge...
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Yes, I saw it.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I shall. However, don't know how I can get past those buttheads over there. Do I have points? Yes, I want my points. Miraculous catch. Picture of his dad. Manifests that do us no good. A list of characters. James Fitzroy, Roy Mitchell. Dead family and the dad who hired us. Right. Well, let's see. Behind these scenes.
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Can't understand.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing
Look
on
how
guard
things for
duty
you,
in front of this
Cthulhu.
warehouse?
Cthulhu bad.
Who's asking the questions here, the
Dalla.
cop or the tourist?
Raptor. The cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
Poke, poke.
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I won't leave him alone. I need to get inside.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You again. I told you to beat it.
Beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Everyone's telling me to beat it. Fuck off. I have a right to be here. I must find another way into the warehouse, though. It's Mr. Kappa. Oh god, I can't get back here. Got Beavis and Butthead.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Everyone
Let's just
loves
say
Michael
we're
Jackson
standing
on this
guard for
island.
the owner of
Like
the site.
theme song for
And we let
Darkwater.
no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Boss is dead.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I don't give a damn about you either.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I should kill you in the morning.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it?
Go for it.
I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Anything in here we need? Oh. Could climb. Who are you people? They all look the same exactly.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Talking about.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Bunch of drunks just shouting to each other to be quiet.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
Scum.
Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
Who's Cat?
If only they would kill each other.
I agree.
This Cat you mentioned, is she their boss?
Meow.
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
No, Tech. Everyone's like,
I
be
need you to keep me
quiet.
busy for a while.
And they're so loud.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Yippee.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
All right. Well, we need liquor. Give to them to get rid of the bootleggers to get inside the warehouse. So I'm going to assume maybe we can go into the bar? This numbnut is. We talk to ya? No. Going on down here. That's you over there. Is that what they were talking about? Can't jump. I hate games where I can't jump. I want to be able to jump. I want to climb. Damn. Right. Pick this lock.
There. One bottle more or less.
Their protector? Weird symbols. They're kind of like the symbols that were carved into that man's flesh. Beautiful place for a summer house. That, lighthouse is pretty cool. The navigator. Running around with a lighter out. No, no. I think I have some liquor for you.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Yeah, you'll like it. This bottle comes from their personal stock.
Well done. Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
Oh Lord, this should be priceless.
Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again.
Puke on me.
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not
Dude.
what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's hut.
You got it coming.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Pick these locks. Let me in.
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ugh. Okay. Why is it all creepy looking like that?
petite Parisian. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What happened here?
I don't know. Very creepy, though. Not a very big warehouse. Oh, God. Punched a mirror. Okay.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Ooh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
She was mental.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I make sure we got everything before we leave the scene. Officially in use since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. Photograph, press cutting, but it is the discovery of a partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of the building and the Hawkins case. Oh. That's the picture we got sent. That's the miraculous catch story. Darkwater Port, Darkwater Island, and the Stranded Whale Bar. Got it. Diary, we're done. We don't need to do that again. Ola's. Now. Go outside of the warehouse? It doesn't look like there's any, like, second floor or anything. Well, nothing up there. And we get there. Up. Outside. Some steps. Something up there.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
It would.
Come on. My car's parked down the way.
My car.
Andrews, Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley.
I know, right?
You finally grown
Everyone's
a
told him to
pair.
beat it.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
Not your turf? Shut up.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh, your
We'll meet
cat.
again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Holy shit.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I know, right, Raptor? Oh, look at that creepy mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. There's lots of scars in this game. Someone's watching you.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester?
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy
That's
man,
how we
given
used
his
to call
age.
people that are
A
fucking
true
nuts.
force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry
Just a
me.
little touch.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I don't know. Let me see.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
You can go. Play. Dead ass tree. Dude, could we walk fast? I wonder if she did paintings that were like totally fucked up. I'm not scared, I'm fine. Joker's trying to mess with me. Stop it! Jerk. I think this is a very good place for a summer home.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
People were fucked.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Fired him.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
He hasn't told you to beat it yet. Kid.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Poor kid again. You can make a rap out of this. Beat it, poor cat, beat it, beat it. Alright, can we go? Ready?
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
That. Why are you prompting me to look at this? Reach the manor. Now we're trying to get there. Garden of Hawkins Manor. In the garden? Something we haven't seen out here? That why we're not progressing? Yeah, the other gate. Hey, Ducky. The other grave has definitely been trashed. I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord's estate.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1690s.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Charles Hawkins' grave.
You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready yet? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? How about now? Now? Hello? I don't think he's ready. Okay, I've looked at all 3 graves. I've read the statue. I'm walking towards the mansion. Hopefully, eventually, show up. Run. Egg day. I don't think we're getting in this way.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I think? Such a brilliant detective. Or a window or something. Basement.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Rough looking.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
I just told you.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around.
Well, if someone killed her, you might as
shed a
well
light on
figure out who it is.
Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
Right.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Hell yeah. Oh, nice of you to finally show the fuck up, dude.
Pierce, shall we enter?
I can enter. How about you?
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not letting you in. Okay, here's the key. I'm persuasive. What can I say? Oh, you gotta love a Boston accent. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employees, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. No, actually, Pierce calmed him down. Finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
Something gross. Giant rat? A rat turkey?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Fire screen.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
What is that meat? Oh god, it's disgusting.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I know, it looks like a Cthulhu face.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming
Hey, Sky
again?
Shield.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Say the dining room? In the dining room. Oh, the drawing room.
Let's see
Silas
if I can
managed to
find
bring the
something the
fire
cops
under control,
missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That's by Satan?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Why don't she lay down on a table?
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
10 o'clock. Okay, I can't leave. Got everything.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh, yeah.
Blood.
First killed 2 of your cousins
This lamp
before
was
managed to
flawed.
cook it, so you're going to eat
This
it?
was no
I love it. So gross.
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate
Human
attempt
Torch.
to flee.
Boy soldier?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Okay. Is this our one way to be sure?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Medical knowledge of the 18th century. This was quite the shithole even when they lived.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
Oh, look at that creepy picture. Be back in layers of fear. Dude, I need to investigate.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
This is
mandatory
on an island
reading
called
for
Dark
any
Water,
whaler,
outside
I
of
guess.
Boston, Massachusetts, in 1924.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
What?
We all assumed the
Tell by the
Hawkins lived
accent,
on
huh?
Charles's inheritance.
Having an affair.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
A crowbar found in the Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker.
A crowbar could prove useful.
Can. Yeah, the painting of the fireplace didn't have any sort of prompt on it. As hell, though. I don't know, Ducky. Are you scared?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
What happened to our little police officer? Should probably go find him, but...
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. Maybe she was having an affair with Dr. Fuller. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to involve the police. Faithfully yours, Anton Willard. All right, well, why does, fuck was, everyone else just see the screen flash and a skull fade out?
Locked.
Kids' room?
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Father?
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Pictures. Children's pictures tell you a lot. Carrie, looks like what was on the dinner plate, actually.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Yeah, crafted. Interesting stuff. I talked
What
about
nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
dinner.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. What will her room reveal about her?
Not much so far.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Oh. So she did go see Dr. Fuller.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Clock
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Kind of Art Deco.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Damn. Come back for that. I don't... Back to the lightning. I don't see much more in her room.
This door is locked.
Where's our copper? Where? Standing down here?
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
I I did not. Going.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Went upstairs. Gotta be some more hallways.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This door is blocked from the outside.
Fire was. Yeah. Dinner table. I believe it's the door we came in at.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Much rubble.
This door is locked.
Wonder what skills I need to pick that lock. Officer Bradley. Silas Winchester. Letter of complaint. Boys' room. Oh, the boys' room had that symbol too. Fire. Barbiturates. Prescription. Broken clock. Shoe. Oil lamp. Meat mysteriously preserved since then seems to have been the subject of the dispute with the Hawkins couple. Crowbar to open that. I have it on me. Check that. That's the Frankenstein book. Find anything?
Did you hear that?
Oh, I didn't hear that. mailbox has to go further. I mean, it's a huge house.
Greek mythology.
Already saw that.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
What are we missing? I can see why she painted the way she did. I mean, look at this place. Holy shit. We saw her room, and we saw the boys' room, but we don't have the phone's room.
Locked.
We got everything. His room must be at the top of the steps. So. Gotcha!
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I have a key.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Top of the steps then?
This door is locked.
Alright. Why can I not use the key? Inventory. Journal. Inventory. Can I not change that to be in my hand? A question mark down there supposed to. Aha.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I have the key. I thought that's what I had the key for. Maybe I don't. This is glowing green. Glowing green, really. I went to you. The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was. Yeah, I have a key.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I'm confused. I did. Nope, mouse wheel does nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go back down. Maybe he'll come up here with us or something. I don't know. coming.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
I don't know where her damn office is. Can't get it in the room at the end of the hall. Get in. Aha! Good one, Zone. Yeah.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
No, just a ceremonial circle in the middle of her fucking office.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
But I can't get anything. Dead flowers in this.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. The door is blocked on the other side.
Picture? Shit.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it in the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Maximilian.
Bradley? Is that you?
Door's open.
Is anyone there?
No, not at all, Ducky. Oh, shit. A lot like him. What?
You! Stop!
about the other. Just to catch this damn thief. Aha! Yeah!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
Oh,
I
Bradley,
just
you're
heard some
effective.
noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
He had a mask and a robe, and he was creepy as fuck.
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Come on, dude.
I'll cover you.
Oh, that's nice.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Gotta be a secret entrance.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
God, I've got to find
I don't see any way
oil
out.
instead of batteries. That's
It
just
looks like an
evil.
old seaway map.
Oh, don't get in my way or anything.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
People are being fooled. Bradley, but your butt. Gotta be a secret door somewhere.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
Taylor's logbook.
There must be a link with the seaway map. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Yes, missed something. Bradley, we've missed something.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Bradley, look around. Don't just stand there. Pick that piece of paper up, but I cannot. Got the oil. I looked at the map.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
You're posing with a third man. They seem close.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
X marks the spot.
This panel is movable.
Told ya.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Let's do it.
Well done, Pierce.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
But what do we do with it now? I'm gonna interact with this now.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like An adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years.
Yeah,
Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken the searched the place looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
A secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Odd. Fuck, that's who they are. Look, it's dinner.
What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Thing on the wall? I can't get out of it yet, so can't leave. Missing something.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her
And in that
death?
exact position. Really safe.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down
Oh, that's
below.
great. Split up. Great. I'm out of ordering stories, no matter how long you go until you go and say exactly, hey Raph, how are you? I don't really want to go on here. Right.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Definitely touch it. This looks like some of his...
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Not disturbing.
Time has weakened these structures.
Here. Flaming cauldron. Middle of nowhere.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Oh.
Good God.
Officer Bradley, you're so sneaky.
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
There's a hooded figure down there.
A mass grave. Locked.
You want me to jump down this hole? I can't, so that's not gonna work. Behind. That's locked. Know that I want to go down there. Go back out and try to find another way around.
I don't have time to search them all.
Down in the water? I'm gonna say no. Oh, is there something I could click back there? Alright, we'll see. Shit.
Oh God. I gotta. Okay. It can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. I can't read Latin. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Sit here and watch this. Oh, okay.
You who sleep, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
He's like got a front row seat.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink, Hupadk, Cthulhu, Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig padk Cthulhu loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor el Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yor el Cthulhu Bogshug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fatagan.
Okay, I guess I can walk now. I want to be like, hey guys, what's on? Opening. Guess I can't. Oh, this is the gate.
Locked.
Locked from both sides. Nope. Don't think like walking up into the vent here.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Kstelbsna Cthulhu Kashog.
Guys, alive or dead? Dead. Hey, Thander.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? What does this writing mean? What does this writing mean? Damn it. Dead?
Yeah, I know, I'm out of
This
oil.
ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete.
Oh.
He will
Oops.
join you shortly.
Don't mind me. I'm just walking around like they can't see me or some shit. I get it. Really hard to see. God.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
Oh, shit.
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
They heard the Boston accent.
Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Oh, fuck.
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Oh, shit.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Bradley, run.
It's all caving in. I need to get out of here.
Running like a bitch, let me out.
My leg! Ah.
Come on. You can do it. Yeah, I can't see my legs. Right.
Light! At last. I need help.
Edward, I think we're a little fucked. I think your legs are gone. Your friend is gone. Riverside Institute. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Oh, I didn't even make that connection. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. He tried to escape from him. Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall, rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in critical state. Yeah, I know, went to shit really fast, huh? Too bad you could not just start screaming, Hester, Hester, Hester. Went to shit quickly. We're in a critical state. I don't know who saved us or rushed us someplace. God. Do I have legs anymore, guys? That's not disturbing or anything.
He's having a seizure.
Why have legs?
He was alive. Strong and such.
I think he's giving me shots and there's more blood. Oh my God, what's wrong with her?
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Oh, Dr.
Don't
Fuller.
move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
Wait a minute.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
What did you did?
He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead.
Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Doctor's wearing sunglasses during surgery, alright. Okay, the insane asylum laughter in the background.
What happened to me? Where am I?
On that note, we are going to start playing again tomorrow, and you guys have to wait and see what happens. We have woken up. We are in like an insane asylum. We're not sure. At least we're not bloody and gross anymore. The guy we thought was dead is standing there alive. It's just taking a turn for the weird. I want to thank you guys for joining me. We'll pick this up tomorrow evening before Joker's stream. 2.5 hours into the game. Story should end. No! Totally. Or this is just going to get more and more twisted. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Love your faces. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great, great Tuesday. We will continue to the madness tomorrow. You guys have a great night. And I will see you later.